Okay, so this is my first screen recording of a track. This is my first track of 2025. It's a techno track. I've just been playing with this over the last few days. I've kind of arranged it and I'm fairly happy with it, so I'm going to talk you through it. I'll just let you know, I'm not a Bitwig expert. I've only been playing with Bitwig since November, so just 2 months. Previously I was a Reaper user, and before that I was an Ableton user. But Ableton was 10, 12, 15 years ago, and then I've been using Reaper ever since. Anyway, so I got back into Bitwig. I really enjoy it. So anyway, let me just talk you through this track, and let me play you a bit now. Let me just turn my microphone. Right, so that's the heart of the track there. So like a hypnotic techno track. Right, this all started from a vital patch that I made. Where is it? It's in here. I've disabled this track. So I was following a tutorial. I wanted to make some watery noises, and it's let me see. It sounds a bit like this. Oh. Wow. Because that's got a lot of effects on it. I'm not even sure what's on it. There's a lot. We can turn all this off. Let's see what's actually there. That's the water effect I made. That, with everything I've added to it, has created this mad beast. So I played with this for a while, and then I bounced some of it to audio because I didn't really like all of it, but I think the audio I got was this. And this was the inspiration for the whole track, this little noise here. So it's a little bit underwater. I've got like a filter moving around, modulating it all. And then I used that, and then I think I went with the kick. At first, I just had the kick. I think I used the V9 909 drum module, the new one, which I quite liked, but then I went with the kick too. Let's see what the V9 one sounds like. Where are we here? I couldn't get it how I liked. I ended up going with a kick 2 patch that I made and I like and I use quite a lot. There's a bit of compression. I don't think I kept the saturation on it. Just a bit of compression, and it comes out like this. Then I wanted a rumble, so I added a rumble. I used this bass bell. This is a patch in phase 4. I really like this sound. I use this a lot. So this is just on the offbeat, and it's just in F. The song's in the key of C. This is in F and F sharp. I guess I like the sound of it. I'll put these two together. You can hear the rumble. It's also got, what's it got on it? It's got a bit of EQ. That's it, really. Nothing else. Let's have a look at that. So you get that techno rumble, that back and forth, which I really like. There's so many different ways to do this. This is just the way I like to do it. It's pretty simple. It may not be pro, but it works. Okay, so I went with the kick, and that went with the water, but at this point I probably got rid of the water. I started playing around with just creating some patterns and some rhythms. So I was using the V9 hats here, which I'm starting to like. Where is it? Oh, sorry, I think I started with the V9, I went with the V8. Modulating with a random, modulating the decay here, and it gives it a real nice random sound. So let me just play you that with the kick. So I might as well get rid of this now, save some space. Added this closed hat. This is a V9. What am I doing? I'm adding some delay to this just to kind of fill up the sound. Probably add some width here. I'm not doing anything else there. Where is this? This is over here. Let's try this all together here. A lot of movement there. At this point, I had wanted a drone, some sort of atmosphere, and honestly, I cheated. Found a loop. It's not cheating, really, is it? It's just using what you've got. Found this loop, which I cut and I looped. Then I wanted it to hit and change like that. And this is, what's this got on it? It's got Valhalla. It's got Valhalla on the send. It did have Valhalla there. I'll get rid of that. Bit of EQ, just take out the low end, make it sit in the mix so it's not interfering with the bass. Okay, right. So there's two other really important bits I played with. So the synth horn and this vital patch, which I haven't named. The synth horn was what really started to get to track to give it its flavour. So let's have a look. The synth horn, again, it was a loop I found from a sample pack, and I was chopping and changing things, and I found this tiny little stab that I liked. These are some of the ones I was playing with, but this is the one I stuck with. It's called this one. Right, so this sounds like this. This has got a ton of effects on it. Here we go. This is without the effects. Really nice sound, deep. It's got that horn sound. I love a good horn. I love a horn. Right, and then we added some Valhalla. I got delay. I got EQ. EQ again, scooping out the low end just to avoid all the bass. I've got a filter with modulating the actual cutoff with this really slow timed LFO. Gives it a lot of movement. I changed the pitch. I went down 2 semitones just with the pitch shifter, and then I got the tool, and the tool, I think again I am modulating the panning with a classic LFO on a slow. Yeah, so that ends up sounding like this. there's the filter. Okay, so that was the synth horn, and then this vital patch. This is a patch I just found. I think it's made by the same guy that I followed the tutorial for to make this vital water patch, but he's got a patch in vital SFX granular. Eric Bowman, if you find him on YouTube, he makes some great tutorials on vital. And this is pretty much the patch. All I've changed his patch is I've added a distortion in the effects, which he didn't have. I've changed the delay, and I think I changed some of the reverb, but I added the distortion and I put a macro on that, and then I automated the macro, and it does this amazing sound, and the feedback just cuts through, and I love this feedback on this. And then I did automate the feed, the distortion here. It comes up. There you go. I love feedback. As a guitarist, feedback, oh, you can't go wrong. Right. Added a few other elements, some water drops with some delay, some reverb. I've got this riser here, which all I did with this riser, what did I do? Bidding, boom, 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 boom. Oh, really fast LFO on the panning to get a real crazy movement. It just does, it does this. And a bit of intense EQing there. Right, so when I write my tracks, I actually I don't do it on this screen. I do it on the other screen, which, how do I get to now? This is me, because I don't use, I use two screens. Where is the other screen? Somewhere over here. Oh, I have to move it over here. Is OBS going to see this? No. Where is it? No, I don't think OBS is going to see this. Studio mode? No. Right, anyway. I use the mixer view and I create all the track within the clips. And then I move it over. Then I move it over to here, drag from here into the arrangement view. And I'm just trying to make a few drops, play around, add some candy. Anyway, I've waffled. That's this track. I would have linked it in this post as well. So yeah, let me know what you think. I'm no expert, but I just like playing around with Bitwig, trying to get better at writing techno. See ya.